Hello out there, YouTube. Went down to feed my chickens again today. Nice, nearly 70-degree day in February. Still ain't used to that, being from the north. February usually ain't got no 70s to offer. But it was, man, like a little more than 2 weeks ago maybe. It was 10 degrees out, overnight low. And now we're looking at 70. It's unreal to me. Hey girls. Hey girls, where's my guy at Rooster? Over there he is. What you doing, James? Okay, yeah, this weather, I'm loving the warmth. That's one of my favorite things about the South, and well, a few times here lately it's made me wonder because it's been so cold. Hey James, what you doing, buddy? Yeah, the other day I made a video and I had misinformed you guys about one of the things I was feeding my chickens. I got to looking and I basically was on the wrong bag. I was thinking it was the chicken scratch, and it was actually the layered feed that I was getting them at that time. I wanted to correct that mistake. I wasn't too familiar with either one of them, so yeah, I kind of got them mixed up. But it ain't nothing. I can't just come back and let you guys and gals know and, you know, make up for the mistake. Get my building unlocked. It's kind of weird. I'm used to having like a key to lock my building with, and now this time on a building I have put a combination lock, which it does come in handy. It's like, you know, my mom lives next door, and of course she has full access to my building. I have full access to her building. You know, it's just kind of the way family does things. So combination lock actually makes it easy for me just to give her the combo, and if I'm out of town she ain't got to worry about having a key. And my uncle, you know, he's welcome to come in my building and things. So, of course, he has it as well. But that's nice in case of an emergency. I'm ever out of town, you know, anything like that. My chickens get hungry, keep all their feed in here and stuff. And you know, if I had to ask a favor of family, I would like to be able to at least ask that favor. I have to worry about them not having access or the ability to help me. Excuse me. Yeah. Ow. Here's the feed I was showing the other day and said that it was chicken scratch, but didn't realize the chicken scratch is right here. And as you see, the bags are similar anyway. This one is actually textured layer feed, and I was thinking it was chicken scratch, but that's okay. Nothing I can't fix now. This weather still perplexes me, man. I ain't used to 10 degrees. A couple weeks later we're looking at 70. That's just blown my mind. Pneumonia weather, they call it. Just cold enough to get people's immune systems weakened, and then you come in with some temps that the germs can thrive in. Yeah, that might have a tendency to cause more sickness to roll up on people. Definitely. I hope everybody out there is doing all right today. I know my chickens probably feel like they're on a vacation here now since they got all this warm weather. I hope they're enjoying it. Now I put the layer feed on top of the mealworms. And get us another little scoop of mealworms. Okay, I do give them a little less mealworms on the warmer days. fortunate that's the only thing I really lessen a lot. I could probably lessen maybe some layered feed too or whatever, but I've not given them any pellets in a while. Excuse me. Not giving them any pellets in a while. I may give them some more of those here tomorrow, maybe. Y'all willing? I remember. I'll go ahead and give them that tomorrow. Get them whatever minerals the pellets would give. I've still got to kind of try to get me a resource of information to get the particulars on what foods have what nutrients and things. I've got to go back and get their water. I forgot it today. Usually just bring it down with me. You waiting on it, ain't you, Peaky? Peaky's like, hey dude, you usually bring me water first thing. Where's it at? They're all looking now. Here come little Zoomy, I'm pretty sure it is up here. And so you got Zoomy and you got Cindy. They look a lot alike. I think that's Zoomy right there eating out of the bowl. And that's Cindy walking up there. It used to be Zoomy was smaller than the rest and Cindy was bigger. But one way I can tell for sure is Zoomy's the least tame chicken I have. So let's see which one runs the most. Hey girl, come here baby. Yep, that acts like Zoomy to me. Which I don't know, now the other one's acting like Zoomy too. Come here baby. I don't know. I don't understand that, because it's like Cindy got skittish lately. She used to always be game with just standing around letting me pet on her. Like Peaky. Like little Peaky there. Every day she's getting out. Evermore she's breaking out the coop. That's okay. She want to get out a little bit. She don't get too out of hand. She just goes a little ways there. She'll be like right there, and you know, as long as I see her, she's good. She don't try to like fly away or anything. So yeah, why not let her come out and enjoy the grazing in the yard, I guess is her reasoning for it. I still flabbergasted with the weather. Loving every minute of it, honestly. I redone my driveway again the other day. Got 3 more ton of gravel, and the guy was able to spread it somewhat when he dumped it. So then I had to go back, and there's a couple, you know, like little piles humped up a little bigger than the others, and ended up I'm a very impatient person, so I was trying to hurry with all of it. I got it all done in about 4 hours. It's a decent sized driveway. But woke up the next day and was so sore. My whole entire upper body was as sore as can be. Now you see how easy Miss Peaky goes back in there. That's why I don't care to let her out. I can just step towards her and she'll go right back in there. Well, in here, I should say. Go ahead and get these girls some water, and this guy over here. Yeah, James, you're gonna have to get me. I keep calling you a girl, buddy. Still ain't used to having a rooster. Maybe one of these days when addressing the chickens, I'll get it right. I need to clean this out. It's a mess. It usually is, though. It's usually always a mess. Oh, nasty chickens. Oh well. It is what it is. It's supposed to be getting cold again, so I'm kind of not filling the back of that up right now, because I don't want it to freeze and bust on me. That would be horrible. Alright, chickens, I don't trust all of you like I do Peaky. Y'all get back in here. They were thinking they were going to break out. Got a little nail here behind that I can lean it on. A lot of times that'll make them think that they can't just push it open. Except Peaky. Peaky knows she can push it open. So what kind of eggs these girls got me today? They got me one and the porcelain one in there. Now I wait until last thing to get the eggs because I have way too much of a tendency to break them. I've broke enough eggs here recently. It's like every dang egg I get, I can't make it to the house before I break it. There was someone in the comments actually give me some pointers on like the minerals and things in their food could cause the eggshell to be weaker, things like that. But in actuality, I think their eggs is fine. I mean, I appreciate, someone let me know. It's much appreciated. But I think it was more just me being an old boy and being goofy. Too rough with them, wound up breaking them. My uncle came out the other day when I was doing the video, and I had the eggs just thrown in my jacket pocket, and the coat, it was my coat, and it's actually a coat that's from a mines that me and my dad both worked at. And my dad, God rest his soul, was passed on, and yeah, jacket's kind of special to me. Going back that way, Picky. And so first thing I took it in after busting 2 eggs in the pocket, I took it in and threw it in the wash, got all the egg cleaned out of the pocket of it, had it all over my jeans, everything. Heck, I shoved my cell phone in there and busted them. Didn't even realize it. And I had been fooling with the water hose. It was the same day I cleaned the truck last, and ended up thinking that I had gotten water on my pants when it was all wet, like from the eggs in my pocket busting. And yeah, then I figured out what it was. I was like, man, I did it again. There was 2 big ones too. There's some days they'll lay, these are the smallest they lay, and then there's bigger ones that one of my hens lays, and they were 2 of the biggest ones. And yeah, they made quite a bit of a mess, but it was what it was. It's the last day I had busted any. Hopefully I don't bust any more of them. But yeah, again, a thank you to the lady that was making sure I had the minerals right for the girls. That's actually the biggest reason I do this channel, is to maybe get pointers, off peeps. And so, of course, it's greatly appreciated. It's the first time I've owned chickens, so I don't know a lot about them. Which I guess ain't none of us born just knowing it all. But it's been a learning adventure all the while. And I have learned plenty of new things about them, and still plenty more I can learn, and plenty more I'm open to learning. So if anybody has any suggestions or anything that you think would cause me to be able to raise my chickens better, I am open to all suggestions. Comment section is wide open to anyone with any advice. Heck, advise me on anything. On the weather, if you know something. But I figured what better way to know I'm getting the right feeds and things like that for my chickens than post it on a broadcast that has the potential to reach the world. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and do the video I said I'd do the other day and forgot. When I was doing the truck last time, I did the before, didn't get to do the after. For one, it got dark shortly after I was finished, and I had forgotten until it was dark, so I didn't bother going back and getting it. He's actually been on the road for a week, but it looks like it might have been in the south, or maybe the north wasn't snowing this time. So he was able to not get it as dirty. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys and gals the after cleaning it and after a week of him riding it. So yeah. And there's the truck. It's a pretty convenient little job to do here. It's right in my yard practically, as you can see. Just walk on over to it. It's a little dirty again, but I had it scrubbed up looking fine. And boy, I forgot all about getting a video of it blinging. But it's still cleaner than it was, that's for sure. It looked like an old filthy shoe, man, the other day. I'm so glad I got it cleaned up, though. It's looking good now. I'm gonna see if this week he needs me to maybe clean his windows for him on the inside. Figure it's pretty important when you're driving something that big to be able to see out of it properly. That can be really ugly to not see what's around you. Really ugly really fast. Go ahead and take my trash can back in while I'm out here. I mean, this weather is just so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm loving every minute of it. My driveway looks better now. It's nice fresh gravel in there. I'm gonna skimp a little up there and put it down in front of my mailbox. Hopefully get the little hose that was coming in it filled in. We just put the driveway in here. We just put the whole place in a couple years ago, and we've about got the chinks worked out now of the driveway. We had put the crushed running gravel across the grassy yard and turned it to a driveway. And then, you know, after some time, anywhere it was thin or anything like that, it began to get little water hose in it, and I kept skimping. I got a little spot to turn around here. I kept taking from the front of it, as you can see, and just kind of skimping to fill in, like where the wife parks. There was a few water hose where she gets out of the car and stuff. So I just built it up a little, and yeah, maintained best I could with what I had. But we got 3 more ton and put in, and that looks like it's done it pretty well. Hope so. Hope it's all we need. We're going to get probably another ton for that little turnaround spot, and then maybe a little more for out there by the mailbox. Just depends on what I can skimp from the side without leaving a noticeable spot there of bareness. But yeah, that driveway right there, to do it in 4 hours, spreading the gravel on it that's just been kind of like dumped and strewn out through it. Yeah, rake and shovel whip you good doing all that in 4 hours. Maybe if it had been over an 8-hour period, I wouldn't have been as sore. I tried to figure something out, because man, I tell you, that wrecked me, man. I was sore as heck yesterday, still a little sore today. And nothing I ain't been through many times, though. Sure, I'll be fine. Well, today, that's my video, folks. Just wanted to check in with everybody and give you something to look at, maybe in a different place. Hopefully if you got anything negative on your mind, just kind of took it off of it for a moment. Hopefully. You guys and gals, remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. And as always, for sure, have a good one.